Welcome back, guys. It's Big Les. We're here in the shack. It's nearly Christmas time, and that means smoked cheese. Perfect weather outside. It's not too hot. If it gets above 30 degrees outside Celsius, it's far too hot for smoking the cheese. But today, it's nice and cold, so we can get that cold smoked cheese going in our Dreyvos smoker. And not only that, it's super expensive to buy in the shops, but I've bought some smart price cheese. It was £3 a block. Got two big blocks. We've got some white cheddar and some red Leicester, and then a bit of camembert, and all of that would cost you a fortune to buy in the shops, and it's so simple to do at home, guys. Follow me, let's open this up and get it in the smoker. This is a super simple prep, guys. We've had these out of the fridge for about an hour just to warm up. Don't want them super cold. I'm going to pop them out. How easy was that? And then open up our camembert. We're not going to do it with a camembert, but with the big blocks of cheese, we want extra smoky flavour. So I'm going to cut them about the width of my knife and make several blocks of cheese. I'll just cut that one in half, and that's going to give us extra surface area for super smoky goodness. Oh, here comes Dave with his jingle bells. Hello, babe. Now we've got all of our cheese cut. Let's place it out on our smoking trays, and we'll pop the camembert on that top. I'm going to pop the red Leicester on, and then let's fire up the smoker. Time to set up the Dreyvos. We're going to turn on the compressor, but we're not going to have any of the heat settings on, because like I've said, this is a cold smoke. We're going to keep it nice and cold, and luckily outside it's nice and cold. This is quite lucky. It's got thick walls on it, so in summer you can keep them temperatures down. It does help for the cold smoking, but this is a purpose-built cold smoker, hot smoker, convection oven. It is just an absolute Swiss Army knife of a cooking tool, guys. In fact, I want to see if I could fit it in my kitchen inside, but I don't think Grace will let me. If you haven't got one of these, do not panic. Just take your wood chips or some pellets in a smoke tube, in your kettle barbecue or in your offset smoker, and just infuse that cheese with that cold smoke. It's all about just rolling smoke over that cheese, guys. So it's not essential that you have one of these. It's just really lucky that I've got one. Today, I've got 2 cups of a beechwood smoking chips, and we've kept these nice and dry. Again, when you're smoking, guys, you need to keep all your wood nice and dry, because humidity is the enemy of smoke. So I keep these in the house, and I've actually had these just sat on the radiator to make sure that they are nice and dry. But we're going to fill up our smoke tube on the side, exactly the same principle as your smoking tubes in your kettle, just mine's on the side. And it has a compressor that helps feed the air through and flood this chamber with beautiful smoke. One other little tip about this barbecue: it has a smoke separator, so it actually takes out the acrid, creatine tarry smoke and drops that into a jar at the bottom. So another great bonus of using this Dreyvos smoker. I've just turned the fan on. Let me get the smoke generator filled up, fire up, and then let's get this cheese in the barbecue. Let's turn on the compressor, guys. I think we'll have the smoke at 100%, and you'll start to see the smoke pulling through. Last thing to do, take our cheese on our smoking trays, and I've popped in 2 racks. We'll put the red Leicester on the first shelf, and the cheddar and the camembert on the top shelf. Make sure they're not touching. We're going to roll in the smoke for 2 to 3 hours. The soft cheese, so the camembert, won't take as long. So I'll check that at about an hour and a half, just see what it's looking like, have a smell, and then leave the harder cheese to go for that 2 to 3 hour marks. So the last thing to do is shut this up and see it soon. Smoke is still rolling out of the chimney. It's been just over 3 hours and I have left all the cheese in because it wasn't taking on masses of that smoke, so I thought I'd leave it. That soft cheese didn't get affected, that rind has obviously protected the cheese. So now we're going to pull the cheese out, and one of the good things about cold smoking, I'm not going to need gloves. You can see that smoke is still rolling beautiful in that chamber. And if I get my tray out, you can see, I'm not sure if you can, but it has picked up just nice, subtle, there's too much light coming on that, isn't there? A nice, subtle, smoky colour. I want to take them, pop them on the side and just let them breathe. Let that smoke sort of settle down on the outside of it. We're not having to cool them, they are cold, but just let them breathe, settle before we package them up. Ah, lovely smoky cheese. And I say, if you can't see it on the camera, it's just picked up that slight hue of smoke. It smells absolutely divine. These are going to make some fantastic little gifts. I'm going to pair some of them up, give them away as gifts, and the rest we're going to make some mac and cheese with some smoked cheese. Watch out for that in another video. Don't forget guys, if you are enjoying this video, hit that subscribe button down at the bottom. It really helps the channel grow, and you can look out for all them future recipes where I can use some of this smoky cheese. But before you get on to tasting it, it will be really acrid. It won't be the nicest flavour. You could eat it now if you want, but trust me guys, vac seal it, pop it in the fridge and leave it for 2 weeks, and that's going to really mellow out. The longer you leave it, the better it's going to be. Try it in a week, see if you like it, wrap it back up. 2 weeks, leave it free if you want. But 2 weeks will take me to Christmas guys, when I'm going to make that smoked mac and cheese and have some of this on crackers. So all that's left to do now is vac seal it. Take your vac seal pack. I'm going to size it up to make 2 pieces of cheese. In fact, let's do it that way, eh? I forgot my scissors. Let me go get them. Nice little gift, see? Bit of Leicester, bit of cheddar, popped in a vac seal bag, and then we're just going to vac seal it. If you haven't got a vac sealer, just wrap it in some butcher's paper and cling film. Vac sealed up, smoky cheese, ready for the fridge. And there we have a beautiful cheese board. Got some smoked camembert, nice little packs of Leicester and cheddar to give out as gifts. And then this one, look out for this one guys in this next video over here, smoked mac and cheese. Once I've done the video, I'll get it uploaded and I'll pop it down here. But for now, you can check out the video just up here. See you in the next video, guys.